out of the nose of a being called the Great Green Arkle Seizure. The Jetravatids, who live in perpetual fear of the time they call the coming of the Great White Handkerchief, are small blue creatures with more than 50 arms each, who are therefore unique in being the only race in history to have invented the aerosol deodorant before the wheel. However, the Great Green Arkle Seizure theory was not widely accepted outside Wildvödel 6, and so one day a race of hyper-intelligent, pan-dimensional beings built themselves a gigantic supercomputer called Deep Thought to calculate once and for all the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. For 7.5 million years, Deep Thought computed and calculated and eventually announced that the answer was in fact 42. 42. 2. And so another even bigger computer had to be built to find out what the actual question was. And this computer, which was called the Earth, was so amazingly large that it was frequently mistaken for a planet, particularly by the strange ape-like beings who roamed its surface, totally unaware that they were simply part of a gigantic computer program. And this is very odd, because without that fairly simple and obvious piece of knowledge, nothing that ever happened on Earth could possibly have made the slightest bit of sense. However, at the critical moment of readout, the Earth was unexpectedly demolished to make way for a hyperspace bypass, and the only native Earth people to have survived the demolition are now being shot at behind a computer bank on the lost planet of Magrathea, along with their strange companions from Betelgeuse, who are currently singing an ancient Betelgeuse death anthem on the very sensible grounds that they are about to die. This is what the computer bank is about to do. And the time at which it is going to do it is 5 seconds from now.
What life is going to be like in 5 years? More crowded for a start. A little bit more crowded, more polluted, but probably not too different.
What about in 7 years?
Probably a little bit more crowded and polluted than 5 years.
What about in 10?
I think in 10 years things will be starting to look, the aesthetic will have changed.
So that'll be 2010.
Yeah, things will be different shapes, but I don't think life's going to be too different in 10 years.
20?
20 years, I think things are going to be different in the way we use technology and the way that we communicate with each other is going to be changing more dramatically after 20 years.
And what about 5 years after that, so 25 years?
Yeah, I think technology is going to be pretty awesome by then. I think we're going to be maybe communicating in a completely different way that hasn't been thought of so far. I think that the main difference is going to be the information, how information is passed between people. Maybe we'll have developed some form of non-verbal communication by then.
So if you look back 25 years earlier to now, do you think it's changed that dramatically that it will leap again 25 years from now?
Oh, it'll leap more so. I think we live in an accelerating culture. The rate of change is speeding up all the time. The difference between now and 25 years' time is going to be far more dramatic than the difference between 25 years ago and now.
And do you think it's apocalyptic after 2000?
No, 2000 is just a number that we decided on. It doesn't mean anything.
Dark Dream. I'm your host for the next 2 hours. Massive shout to everybody involved, especially Tobias. I like the dark theme.
hold the code, cause at the slightest touch, lose your way and your hopes to turn to dust. Resuscitate the plan to overtake. TV the ones who's stealing from your plate. Watch your back cause the dark side wants it. Stay on your toes cause you can't confront it. Detach the cord and go beyond. Tap your way into the encephalon. Keep on, reform, paragon, icon. Stay strong, it's on. I feel the flow of the protagon taking over me. Can I get a drop? I'm one step ahead of the man in front. Effulgent lights, vaunting its pristine qualities, exposing the impurities for what it is, for what it is, for what it is. Pantomorphic ideas creates versatility. Hey, versatility. Hey, yeah. Turning otherwise dead cells into living organisms. Come.
sunburn. Oh, and terrible songs.
Glad you tuned in. Hope you're all doing well. So that went quick. That's 45 minutes gone already. The intro was about half an hour, wasn't it?
There is a film. Hey, what? Here. Hey, but who knows where I am?
Perhaps it's the Galactic Police caught up with us. Could they have traced us here?
You mean they want to arrest me over the phone? Could be. I'm a pretty dangerous dude around the corner.
Oh yeah, you get a pieces so fast that people get hit by the shrapnel.
Hey, what is this? Judgment Day?
Do we get to see that as well? Fantastic.
I'm in no hurry. So who's the cat on the phone? I passed the wine for.
I am not personally acquainted with the metal gentleman in question, sir, but I'm informed that he has been awaiting your return for a considerable number of millennia. It seems you left here, sir, somewhat precipitously.
You left here? We've only just arrived.
Indeed, sir. But before you arrived here, sir, you left here.
Yeah, you're saying that before we arrived here, we left here?
That is right.
Put your analyst on danger money, baby, now.
No, wait a minute. Where exactly is here?
The planet Magrathea, sir.
Well, we just left there. This is the restaurant at the end of the universe, I think.
Yeah. Precisely, sir. The one was constructed on the ruins of the other.
Ah, you mean we've travelled in time, but not in space? Listen, you semi-evolved simian, go climb a tree, won't you? Oh, go bang your heads together, Four Eyes.
No, your monkey has got it right, sir.
Who are you calling a monkey?
You jumped forwards in time many millions of years while retaining the same position in space. Your friend has been waiting for you in the meantime.
Oh, what's he been doing?
Along, Mark, how are you, mate? old records. Hard to tell whether they sound old or they sound new or they just, we're always in the future really, you know. This is the future. This is what we wanted. Mr. Prozac. Yo, Ruffra. Last time I seen you, Ruffra, I didn't see you. How are you, mate? We've got another hour of this left. And I gotta go. A little bit better than last time I was on here, I think. Not Monday, but you know. Friday. Come Saturday. I think I'm still hungover from last week. welcome Orbital. Yes, I do love a bit of Orbital, don't I? Currently touring, and they've just released some of their old stuff. Again, music that was from the future. How can you not love Orbital? First band to play main stage at Glastonbury for electronic music.
There was a little drawing of a heart next to that.
Take it from me, Mr. T. But listen up now. This is serious. When you're tempted to do something wrong, even if the reasons are good, think twice. Because you never know how things will turn out. You might be getting yourself and everybody else into a whole lot of trouble. Do what's right, and you can't go wrong. Take it from me, Mr. T.
you know.
The end of that Underworld thing there. I haven't played that in a long time actually. Just saw it there then and thought, yeah, that'll do. And that ending's always that ending, isn't it? So yeah, a bit of Orbital, a bit of Underworld.
Drama said, for all you drama queen.
We're bringing it into the last half an hour. Yes, that's 32 minutes.
Drama said, for all you drama queen. Drama said, run home and cry to mama.
This one goes out to Ruffra. Bye, Drew. Have a good night, mate. Good to see you in the chat. Enjoy your evening. It's Jacob's birthday today, so just waiting for them all to get home from work. I'm gonna order a load of barbecue Chinese in, a couple of beers, and some nice birthday cake.
imagine in your mind's eye all the stress and tension that builds up inside your body throughout the day. Picture it as a kind of dark energy that collects in your muscles and in your mind as you go through life. Now, on your next deep breath in, just visualize moving all this dark energy from throughout your body and just hold it in your lungs. And as you exhale, just imagine pushing it all out. Breathe in, collecting all the stress and tension in your body and holding it in your lungs. And out, exhaling all of the stress and worry, just letting it float away and dissipate.
G'day, Tomcat.
As you continue to focus on your breathing, just become aware of a...
Yes, early days Superman, yes.
That's right, just clear your mind and focus all your attention on my words. As you listen to the sound of my voice and focus on your breathing, imagine a lovely warm feeling of relaxation.
I still love doing acid.
Really feel...
Probably still would if I started doing it again. Not on a regular basis.
And washing away.
But I'm playing with the idea again.
As you breathe, notice how this comfortable feeling starts to spread up through your feet and into your legs.
Yes, hope you're well, Mr. Tomcat.
Visual tension, just making all your muscles loose and limp and relaxed. And now feel it spreading up through your legs into your thighs.
Yeah, just 2 or 3 more from me.
Relaxing your hips and
big shout out to all.
Notice how your breathing
Dark Dream crew.
As you relax. Now just allow this feeling to flow up into your chest.
Opening up tonight, we had
washing away any residual stress.
Mr. Mike said, who is definitely worth a follow. Well, you all are really, you know. If you're not following already, you should be. And Farbod Rad, I think he pulled out in the end. Something happened, I think.
Now down through your arms and hands.
Sadly, he didn't get to do his stream. I know that feeling when I first started out.
That's right. This comfortable feeling.
My laptop died on me in the 2nd or 3rd week I started streaming.
Washing over your head and face. Relaxing all the muscles in your neck and face.
Cotton on at home is always fantastic.
Tiny muscles.
Love his streams. And of course, Tobias.
Excellent. Now, as you enjoy this relaxation, I would like you to imagine in your mind's eye that you are at the top of a set of 10 stairs. This could be any type of staircase you wish. It could be ornate, golden, and intricate, or solid, gray, and functional. It could be based on a real place, or one that exists only in your imagination. All that matters is that you can visualize it clearly and vividly. Give it detail and texture as you stand there at the top of the staircase in your mind. As I count backwards from 10 to 1, I want you to walk down the staircase in your mind. With every number I count back, you'll become twice as relaxed and focused as you are now. By the time you reach the bottom, you will be completely relaxed, deeper than ever before. 10. 9. Just relaxing deeply. 8. Deeper and deeper with every number that goes by. 7. 6. The deeper you go, the better you feel. 5. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. 4. 3. Relaxing with each breath that you take. 2. Drifting, dreaming, floating. Just focusing on the sound of my voice and enjoying this sensation of deep relaxation. 1.
of the major selling points of that wholly remarkable book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, apart from its relative cheapness and the fact that it has the words "Don't Panic" written in large, friendly letters on the cover, is its compendious and occasionally accurate glossary. For instance, the statistics relating to the geosocial nature of the universe are all deftly set out between pages 576,324 and 576,326. The simplistic style is partly explained by the fact that its editors, having to meet a publishing deadline, copied the information off the back of a packet of breakfast cereal, hastily embroidering it with a few footnotes in order to avoid prosecution under the incomprehensibly tortuous galactic copyright laws. It is interesting to note that a later and wilier editor sent the book backwards in time through a temporal warp and then successfully sued the breakfast cereal company for infringement of the same laws. Here is a sample in both headings and footnotes. The universe. Some information to help you live it. 1. Population. Now. It is known that there are an infinite number of worlds, but that not every one is inhabited. Therefore, there must be a finite number of inhabited worlds. Any finite number divided by infinity is as near to nothing as makes no odds. So if every planet in the universe has a population of 0, then the entire population of the universe must also be 0, and any people you may actually meet from time to time are merely the products of a deranged imagination. 2. Monetary units. Now. In fact, there are 3 freely convertible currencies in the universe, but the Altarian dollar has recently collapsed, the Flanian pobble bead is only exchangeable for other Flanian pobble beads, and the Triganic pew doesn't really count as money. Its exchange rate of 8 ningies to 1 pew is simple, but since a ningy is a triangular rubber coin 6,800 miles along each side, no one has ever collected enough to own 1 pew. Ningies are not negotiable currency because the galactic banks refuse to deal in fiddling small change. From this basic premise, it is very simple to prove that the galactic banks are also the products of a deranged imagination. 3. Sex. Now. Well, actually, there is an awful lot of this, largely because of the total lack of money, trade, banks, or anything else that might keep all the non-existent people in the universe occupied. However, it is not worth embarking on a long discussion of it now, because it really is terribly complicated. For further information, see chapters 7, 9, 10, 11, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21 to 84 inclusive, and, in fact, most of the rest of this deeply invaluable book.